Today I'm riding in Sedona, Arizona, and I've just climbed up the Adobe Jack Trail, and I'm about to ride down the two J's, the Jordon and Javelina trails, and they're black diamond, so they should be interesting and challenging. But this spot is incredibly scenic, so let me give you a panorama. I'm standing at the Devil's Kitchen right here. And there's Sedona down there. So this should be pretty fabulous, so let's go ride. So a couple of years ago I rode further up this trail, up Soldier Pass and Teacup, which are two black diamond trails, and they're very good trails. I would recommend them. So if you're interested in them, I'll show you a link to those videos. So the Adobe Jack climb I took to get here, I rode about a few years ago, and I forgot how good and fun the trail was. So to re-ride it today was a rewarding experience. In fact, the first time I rode Sedona, that was the very first trail I rode. So let me back up and tell you a little bit of my story. After getting tired of my job, I decided to take a month off way back in 2016 and hit the road with my mountain bike. And I got through to California en route to Arizona, and when I arrived in Phoenix, I had my mountain bike and my road bike stolen out front of my hotel room, and I was a bit annoyed by that. On one hand, I wanted to just go home and lick my wounds. Then I thought, heck, no, I was in this fabulous place to ride. So on my way home, I stopped in here in Sedona and rented a bike for the day, and the bike shop, which is now the Thunder Mountain guys, advised me to come here and check out Adobe Jack and the region. And so it was the first trail I rode here, and a very suitable introductory trail to what Sedona has to offer, with these hard clay packed trails, incredible sweeping views, and occasionally challenging rock rolls and janky volcanic underlay at times too, and ledges. Hello, thank you. Ledges like that. And anyway, it was okay, cool. It was a great introduction to Sedona, and I decided to come back. Had to buy a new bike with my insurance settlement, and came back and rode some more challenging trails, and continue to come back pretty much every year except for the pandemic. And so for somebody that comes from British Columbia, and this time of year it's raining like mad and the snow is accumulating in the mountains, to ride a place like Sedona in November or March that is perfect spring-like riding weather, this was an amazing thing, as well as the scenery here, which is outstanding on virtually every trail and very different than what I'm used to in British Columbia. And it's these differences in scenery that keep me excited and interested, which is an important thing to stay active. To keep your interest up. Cacti field here. Gotta watch out. They love to pop your tires. Look at that scenery. Man, that's why I keep coming back. Look at this. The colors of the mountains. Hi.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Good.
So far, this is a very good trail. Segments of flowiness like here, and then some very cool rock rolls, and even a jump like that. So I remember a year or so ago, Brian from BKXC had complained about finding some more black diamond expert caliber trails here. And
Yeah, I know, I just noticed that. The left line might be the best.
anyway, as I was saying, Brian was trying to find some more black diamond trails here, and all the YouTubers and a lot of skilled first timers all want to ride the 3 H's, Hogs, Highline, Hangover, but I've ridden all the most of the blacks now too, and there is a dozen excellent black diamond trails here. In fact, I'm about to put out a video with 7 days of black diamond riding in Sedona. So stay tuned for that. So I think I will probably add these 2 trails to that list, but briefly, the black diamonds that I would recommend here are, you gotta ride Slim Shady. Templeton is part of that. And Transept, which is the left turn off of Highline, is a very cool ledgy trail. Brewer, Pyramid, Teacup, Soldier Pass. And now these two, the 2 J's. So I think you can spend a week here riding exclusively black diamond. If you're, if you're a skilled rider that wants a challenge. And the cool thing about things like Pyramid, which is one of my favorites, is there's no one on it. It's not like Slim Shady where everybody's on it, and a lot of people, it's a little over their head, sort of aspiring riders. And you don't run into the crazy people on the 3 H's. Occasionally the people that have no business being on ledgy trails where they could kill themselves. I mean, I saw on Hangover a dad with his 2 sons, and The older son was probably 14, 15, and probably the best of the three. But then the younger one was probably 12. I could tell right on the climb at the beginning, he was scared shitless and had no business being up there. And I would imagine they probably walked all the way back out after that. Which is kind of sad to see, where a bad experience can spoil an entire sport. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. This is the finish on Javelina. I was to pronounce it properly. So that was a really fun day. So my highlights for the day were that climb up Adobe Jack, which reminded me of how great that little trail was. So the two Black Diamond trails, I think the Jordon trail was the better one, more enjoyable, a little more ledgy, more slick rock, more flowy. So anyway, put that one on your list. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.